The honourable member for Dartmouth South.
Mr. Speaker, my question is for the Minister of Education. Today, the 12 individuals who will form the Provincial Advisory Council on Education were appointed. The advisory body of political appointees is replacing democratically elected school boards. I was pleased to see that 133 individuals from across the province applied. However, it was frustrating that the committee responsible for making the appointments was not given any information about the selection process, how a shortlist was developed, or how the 12 appointees came to be presented. This lack of transparency naturally leads to speculation about the fairness of the process. Mr. Speaker, can the minister explain the criteria, selection, and process he used to select these individuals, or can he provide them later to the members of this House?
The Honourable Minister of Education.
Mr. Speaker, in terms of the criteria we looked for, first and foremost was regional representation. Secondly was expertise in the field of education. We also wanted to have cultural diversity reflected, and we also followed through on the promise that we made through, based on the NDP amendment to our legislation, to have first voice on there as well. For those with learning challenges in our education system, Mr. Speaker. And at the end of the day, I think we have a good quality group of people that represent a broad section of our province who have great expertise and experience that will help us make good decisions when it comes to education in the province of Nova Scotia.
The honourable member for Dartmouth South.
Mr. Speaker, with respect, I suspect more than 12 of the 133 applicants might have met those criteria. Our caucus has raised over and over again our concerns about the complete lack of accountability and transparency within this new administrative model. We don't know how PACE members were selected, we don't know what role they will play, and the public cannot attend their meetings. That has nothing to do with the Westminster system, as the minister has previously claimed, and everything to do with the way that this government has chosen to conduct itself. Mr. Speaker, will the minister agree to make the meetings of the Provincial Advisory Council of Education open to the public so that parents can observe decisions being made that will impact their children?
The Honourable Minister of Education.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. For the member to suggest that there was anything untoward about this process, we followed the same exact process that all parties, all governments have followed with the appointments of boards and commissions. We followed that process to a T, which led to the final recommendations that were made to the all-party committee on HR. The all-party committee did delay the passage of those names because they had some further questions, which was fair and well within their right. I'm happy that the committee did decide to meet again this week so that we could get these people in place to begin the important work on helping us continue to make good, important decisions to improve the education system for students all across the province, Mr. Speaker.